वी डोंट हैव टू से लाइक कोई नहीं देख रहा है आज सो जाए, नो, कि मैंने खाना टेबल पे रखा है आपको उठा के खाना पड़ेगा ना। माय जूनियर वाज सेइंग सर हमें टाइम ही नहीं मिलता, हमारा टाइम मैनेज कैसे करें।
आपका मोटिवेशन क्या था जब आपने प्रिपेयर किया जीपैट के लिए, देन नाइपर के लिए, देन गवर्नमेंट जॉब के लिए?
दी सेल्फ मोटिवेशन इज द बेस्ट मोटिवेशन।
साइड बाय साइड आप अपना एम फार्म भी कर रहे थे।
रीड राइट रिवाइज।
लाइक व्हाट आर डिफरेंट गवर्नमेंट जॉब्स?
आई ऑल्सो हैव द सेम क्वेश्चन, लाइक अगर कंपनी आएगी तो मेरे को जॉब देगी, क्या मैं इतना एलिजिबल हूँ कि बाकी सब जो मेरे 50-60 कलीग्स हैं उनमें से मेरे को निकाल के कंपनी ले जाएगी। अगर ले भी जाएगी देन व्हाट पैकेज द कंपनी विल ऑफर। फार्मास्यूटिकल वी कैन से industries offering very less. All the books that are available on the Flipkart and Amazon from the competitive point of view that I have in my Almira or some of them on my table. When I was in my B Farm, I usually in B Farm first year, I usually the book for dispensing pharmacy, for the inorganic chemistry, for analysis. They don't qualify the GPAT, it doesn't mean they cannot do anything in their life. I have one or two colleagues that had not qualified the GPAT exam. They are doing government job superior than my today's post.
Hello everyone, welcome to this podcast. And I'm Harkesh, volunteer at Alumni Association, College of Pharmacy, that is SDPGIPS, in PTPD, Semi University of Health Science, Rohtak. And today we have Ankit. So please, can you start with your introduction?
Hello, Harkesh, and thank you for inviting me as a lecture, or we can say as a speaker on the Alumni Association's channel of our college, that is College of Pharmacy, PGIMS Rohtak, Haryana. As I had done my bachelor from the College of Pharmacy, PGIMS Rohtak, from the year 2020 into 2022, and during this year or during this time, I had qualified the GPAT exam in my GPAT in my third year of B Farm as well as in my fourth year of B Farm. In my third year of B Farm, I had score All India rank 910, and in my B Farm fourth year, I had score AIR 38 in GPAT as well as 206 in NIPER. On behalf of my GPAT and NIPER score, I had taken provisional admission on behalf of my NIPER score in NIPER Mohali as in medicinal chemistry. But as every student have a dream, or we can say we are a very, we can say, choosy in nature. Like we choose a particular branch that I had to pursue my master's, or we can say my PG in a particular subject. So as I am also a choosy and I choose that I have to do my master's in the pharmaceutics, that's why I switched from the NIPER Mohali to University Institute of Pharmaceutical Science, that is Punjab University, Chandigarh, and from where I am pursuing my master's in pharmaceutics. And during my preparation, during my preparation of GPAT, and till the date, or we can say now in today's date, I am just learning our pharmacy subject, like how can I upgrade my skills. And in this period after my B Farm up to the masters up to today, I had also qualified 2 to 3 exam of government, on which in one exam I had selected as a pharmacy officer in AIMS. And by side, I am guiding the student from my B Farm to up to till date. In my guidance, there are many students who had qualified their GPAT exam. Few of them got government job, and now I am also guiding the student in a very different field. Like some are taking some are taking their normal, or we can say some are discussing with me like the normal daily life, like sir how can we motivate, how we can do what I have to do today. So these are the normal questions that every student of today's area, or we can say today's time, are feeling.
ओके, सो आपने अभी बताया कि आपने स्विच किया है, आपने नाइपर में लिया, देन आपको फार्मास्यूटिक्स के थ्रू आपका इंटरेस्ट हुआ था, तो आपने फार्मास्यूटिक्स के लिए आपने पंजाब यूनिवर्सिटी लिया। ठीक है। तो आई जस्ट वांट टू नो, लाइक जो स्टूडेंट के मन में डाउट है कि उन्हें टॉप यूनिवर्सिटी मिला है, लेकिन फिर भी वो टॉप यूनिवर्सिटी में जाना प्रेफर करते हैं ना कि अपना इंटरेस्ट के ऊपर। ठीक है। तो कहाँ तक ये ठीक है और
Like
कहाँ
just I
तक?
want to use a single line that you have a choose multiple option but have a single dream. Like you have multiple option. Like this is not done if there any I just want to be drug inspector. Suppose if my exam will not clear, or we can say my note exam is not clearing as I am attempting day by day, then what after that? Like we have a backup plan for that. Na? Like I had switched my masters, or we can say I had switched from NIPER to the Punjab University, Chandigarh, because I have the option. And from these option, we have to choose the better option. Like at the end, like we are saying, like I want to do this, I want to do this, but I don't get this. But at the end, the God decide for us that is better. आखिर में जो भगवान सबके लिए डिसाइड करता है वो बेस्ट से बेस्ट होता है. गॉड बोलते हैं कि मैं, आप चूज करो, आपका अपना काम है. आई विल चूज बेस्ट ऑफ बेस्ट. मैं आपको बेस्ट में से बेस्ट चूज करूंगा. एंड फॉर द क्वेश्चन लाइक वी हैव टू बी स्विच फ्रॉम आवर एरिया ऑफ इंटरेस्ट टू द हायर इंस्टीट्यूट. Like it's totally depend on you, like where you want to see in future in your upcoming life. Like 5-6 साल में where you want to see yourself, आप कहाँ देखना चाह रहे हैं अपने आप को ना. सेम इज लाइक फॉर मी, लाइक आई इफ आई आई pursue my masters from the NIPER Mohali, then I think I get more opportunity than this area. But I just want few type of healthy environment that help me to do some other type of activities that I am doing right now. So that is the main reason that medicinal chemistry is good, process chemistry is good, pharmacy practice is good. All branch and all subject have their own importance. Even all student, all staff in the college, from the sweeper to the principal, all the staff having their own importance. Like suppose if like taking my example, as I am a teacher, I am a student, can I do multiple work? Can I sweep the floor? Can I do the office work? Can I also teach the teacher? But we do a work in a we can say chain, or we can say frame.
Right.
Like we are the pharmacist, we can dispense the medicine, or we can say we can give the birth to the medicine. But the medicine that are dispensed or manufactured by us are prescribed by the doctor, administered by the staff nurse, as well as we can say diagnosed, or we can say testing done by the paramedical staff. And the hospital is managed by management staff, and all the other activities are doing by their particular staff. So it's totally depend on us, like how we can see ourselves. Got it?
सो अंकित, आपने जैसे पहले जीपेट किया ग्रेजुएशन के बाद, एंड देन नाइपर भी आपने क्वालिफाई किया, आई गेस, राइट? क्वालिफाई किया आपने
Yes,
नाइपर?
yes,
या,
yes.
श्योर. सो आपने नाइपर के बाद आपने गवर्नमेंट फार्मासिस्ट एग्जाम भी 2-3 आपने बताए क्वालिफाई किए हैं. तो मेरे को ये बताओ कि जो बंदा है वो बाय बोर्न चार्मिंग होता है, या फिर उसको कुछ करना पड़ता है ऐसा बनने के लिए?
देखो कि हमारे ही सराउंडिंग से, लाइक एज वी आर हेयर, लाइक यू मी एंड 2 or 3 people आर आल्सो देयर इन दिस मीटिंग. लाइक हम में से ही कोई ड्रग इंस्पेक्टर बनेगा, हम में से ही कोई फार्मासिस्ट बनेगा, हम में से ही कोई प्रोफेसर बनेगा, हम में से कोई डीसीओ बनेगा. सो like it's totally depend on us and God. No third person can interfere. Like we have to do honestly, like we don't have to say like koi nahi dekh raha hai, aap so jaye. No, God is having a micro nano form ultra form camera. They can see everything. So we don't be have like कि मैं कर लेता हूं. जस्ट हमें इनिशिएट लेना पड़ेगा. गॉड इज सेइंग आप शुरू करो, मैं आपका साथ दूंगा. बट गॉड ये कह रहा है कि मैंने खाना टेबल पे रखा है, आपको उठा के खाना पड़ेगा ना. तो
राइट.
सेम इज लाइक दैट कि सबके पास है कंटेंट, सबके पास है. यूट्यूब भरा पड़ा है, गूगल पे पूरा वो है. काफी सारे एप्स हैं आजकल. तो हमारा सोशल मीडिया, इंस्टाग्राम, फेसबुक पे भी काफी कंटेंट आने लगे. बट हम उसको यूज कैसे करते हैं, है ना. हाउ वी कैन मैनेज अवर टाइम. आज के टाइम में स्टूडेंट का देखने को मिलता है कि दे डू नॉट हैव सफिशिएंट टाइम टू मैनेज देयर ओन टाइम.
राइट.
इवन few of my colleagues as well as my junior was saying, सर हमें टाइम ही नहीं मिलता, हमारा टाइम मैनेज कैसे करें. उनके पास टाइम नहीं है उनका सेल्फ टाइम मैनेज करने के लिए. तो वेयर आर वी. Like
Right.
before COVID, before like just we want to see 10 year before,
Mhm.
like in year of 2014, like when I was in my when I was in my 10th class. At that time the social media is very low. Even I remember that I got my first screen touch phone when I get admission in College of Pharmacy PGIM Rehat Rohtak in the year of 2018. And now I have the third phone. We can say in 6 year I had switched from the 1 to 3 phone. So where we are looking, just we have our needs, like we are we are taking the word like chahiye, I need
Right.
this, I need this. The
Mhm.
needs are very important. If you do not have any type of need, like ठीक है जो है I am happy. But today's people, today's student wants like need. Need is not like that ki I need this content. No. Need is like that I want to saw this movie, I want to I want to go to the Leh Ladakh. These type
Mhm.
of needs. And I
Right.
want to go to Kashmir. Student don't have any needs like I just want to I
Like
just want to learn.
as a motivation, there is something.
Huh.
Right.
There is something in your mind like your today's efforts, your upcoming 2 to 3 years effort will decide your upcoming 5 to 10 year,
Right.
and your upcoming 5 to 10 year will decide your upcoming 50 to 60 year. Like
Mhm.
where you want to see at the age of retirement. Now you want to retire from a as a government servant, or we can say as a private servant, or in the field of government servant, you want to retire from the post of pharmacist, or we can say drug control officer of India, or we can say HOD of a pharmaceutical institute.
We'll discuss that part in later, like government versus private sector in pharma, and also we'll discuss about the truth behind the coaching centers, how they are doing, why there's just charges just keep increasing for the fees of different coaching institute as well. Okay. Therefore, now I just want to focus on like when some students want to prepare by themselves. Okay, then like they say that sir मोटिवेशन नहीं है, प्रिपेयर कैसे करें, कंटेंट सारा है, टाइम भी है, लेकिन जब पढ़ने बैठते हैं तो पढ़ा नहीं जाता.
Okay, if we look like for the motivation, like when I was also the student of B Farm, and but I was looking for the we can say motivation. I just looking, or we can say I'm just scrolling the social media, like I'm just scrolling the YouTube, Instagram, and where I was searching that a single reel, we can say like a single reel or a single person can be a motivation and a demotivation. But according, like when I was in B Farm, I'm just looking the Sandeep Maheshwari video, some IEPS, IAS officer video that can little bit motivate me. But from my personal experience, the self motivation is the best motivation, and for that you have to be a clear mindset. Just think like आज आप B Farm में हो, where you will see tomorrow. लाइक आप परसों कहाँ देखने वाले हो, कल कहाँ देखने वाले हो अपने आप को. लाइक आज आप बी फार्म कॉलेज ऑफ फार्मेसी में पढ़ रहे हो, कल आपको नाइपर जाना है, यही या फिर साइड में यूनिवर्सिटी में जाना है, कल आपको पंजाब यूनिवर्सिटी जाना है, कहाँ जाना है. सो दिस इज द मेन मोटिवेशन, और वी कैन से लाइक जस्ट वी हैव टू प्लान फॉर द फ्यूचर, not like overthink like what to do for the tomorrow, what to do for the tomorrow. This type of word we do not have to use. Just give your 100% in today. आप अपना 100% आज के टाइम में दो, कल जो होगा वी कैन गॉड कैन सी, भगवान देख लेगा कल जो होगा, बिकॉज उसको सब पता है कि कल क्या होने वाला है, आज क्या होने वाला है ना. बट हमें तो आज का पता है. वी आर नॉट ए साइकोलॉजिस्ट, और वी आर नॉट ए एस्ट्रोलॉजर, वी आर ए स्टूडेंट. So that means like if you get motivated by a single person, suppose just I want to see like I have a poster where it was written that arise, wake up, did not stop
Next
until
step.
the goal is
Wait,
और उठो, खड़े हो,
उनको ना
और
हो तब
जब
तक
तक
मत रुको
काम
जब
करो.
तक गोल
हाँ,
अचीव ना हो
जब तक
जाए या.
आपको गोल अचीव ना हो. जस्ट आई हैड टेकन द मोटिवेशन लाइक अगर मेरे को वो स्क्रीन दिखेगी, मेरे को वो जो पैम्पलेट दिखेगा, तब मैं मोटिवेट होऊंगा. वो सपोज करो few guests are come in my home, and due to some reason like the children are also in my home, just उनको उसको हटा दें वो, तो क्या मैं उस पर्टिकुलर क्विज का मोटिवेशन जो था मेरे डाउन हो जाएगा? नहीं होगा ना. जस्ट हमें माइंड में लेना है कि लाइक मेरे को सुबह जल्दी उठना है, आई हैव टू वेक अप अर्ली इन द मॉर्निंग, देन आई हैव टू डू माय डेली वर्क, आफ्टर दैट आई हैव टू शेड्यूल माय डे, like what I have to do at 9 a.m., what I have to do at 6 p.m. We have a pre-plan. Like 5 to 10 minutes is okay. Taking my personal experience and sharing my personal thought, like when like sometime I wake up early in the morning at around 4:30 to 5:30 usually. But sometime I had noticed that अगर morning में मैं 30 मिनट डिले हो जाऊं किसी कारण से, तो वो एट द एंड ऑफ द डे वो ऐड 30 15 10 मिनट्स ऐड होता होता एट द एंड में 2 घंटे डिले हो जाता हूँ मैं. सेम इज लाइक फॉर द माई स्लीपिंग हैबिट. आई यूजुअली लाइक टू स्लीप एट अराउंड 10 to 10:30 p.m. बट बाय चांस आई जस्ट डिले बाय 10 to 15 मिनट्स. देन फिर वो मॉर्निंग, फिर वो अगले दिन, देन एड ऑन. So what I do, I just prepone all the things. Like I just hurry all the things. Like in the morning time, just when I take a bath, what the student do, they can wait the to bucket to be filled. But what I will do, I just doing the brush simultaneously, and the bucket get full, then I can take a bath. So at that time, we can, we can save our time. So just we have to be save our time little bit, like 5 10 minutes, like at a few works, like we can add. So at the end we have sufficient time. Got it?
आपने बताया आपका टाइम टेबल। सो आप मेरे को आप हमें क्या बता सकते हैं कि आपका मोटिवेशन क्या था जब आपने प्रिपेयर किया जीपैट के लिए, देन नाइपर के लिए, देन गवर्नमेंट जॉब के लिए, साइड बाय साइड आप अपना एम फार्म भी कर रहे थे। तो आपने क्या टारगेट रखा था जो गवर्नमेंट जॉब पे, या बाई चांस गवर्नमेंट जॉब था, या फिर आपके पास अगर टारगेट था तो क्या कोई अल्टरनेटिव ऑप्शन भी था, और आपका मोटिवेशन क्या था मेन?
Like first question, like what is my motivation during my preparation? So my motivation is my surrounding. My motivation is my day. Like today is my motivation, and my family background, and my surrounding, like where I am living, where I was living, and where I will living. These three things are my motivation. And the second question, like by GPAT, like what I have the second option, or we can say other option. Like in my to be very honest, when I had taken the admission as a B Farm student in the College of Pharmacy, PGIMS Rohtak, just I had come with the mindset that I have to complete my bachelor degree, and after that I have to do the job. But as like in BPharm first year, we have, to be very honest, our mind get developed by our age. Like in BPharm first year, second year, third year, and at the end of second year, I realized that after BPharm, after completion of BPharm, just I get go through our social media, as well as I discuss with my seniors as well, seniors like Mr. Rajesh, Mr. Nitin, Mr. Jatin Malik sir. So I had gone through with my seniors that what after BPharm, like what opportunity I will get after BPharm. Then they had discussed, or they had told me that these are the area. And after NFarm, they had given me that there are opportunity to get double after the, or we can say get triple after doing masters. So after BPharm, I had decided, or during BPharm, I had decided I have to do masters. And same is for masters. When I had taken the admission in the masters as a master student in College of in University Institute of Pharmaceutical Science, Punjab University, Chandigarh, where I had seen that the what after masters I will get the placement or not, and what our pharmaceutical, we can say pharmaceutical background, or we can say where the pharmacy profession are in our India. लाइक मैं कितनी जॉब गेट कर पाऊंगा, क्या प्लेसमेंट होगी, कंपनीज आएंगी आएंगी तो थोड़ा लाइक टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट सब इकोनॉमिक ही सोचते हैं ना. तो आई ऑल्सो हैव द सेम क्वेश्चन, लाइक अगर कंपनी आएगी तो मेरे को जॉब देगी क्या मैं इतना एलिजिबल हूं कि बाकी सब जो मेरे 50-60 कलीग्स हैं उनमें से मेरे को निकाल के कंपनी ले जाएगी? अगर ले भी जाएगी, देन व्हाट पैकेज द कंपनी विल ऑफर? So I had gone through whole the institute, as my colleagues are almost all the topmost institute of our pharmacy, and I realized that from the past 1 or 2 years, the pharmaceutical we can say industries offering very less. As you know, artificial intelligence taken the job of the employee, and there is a saturation and layoff is going on from the pharmaceuticals company. As in my campus, there are few companies that are offering the package of around 4 to 6 lakh. Only this package limit is in our master, for our master student. So I realized that the government sector is better. Like, there are few advantage and disadvantage of both the sector. Like, private sector have their own advantage and government sector have their own advantage. But as I'm a government employee, like, I will prefer that government job is best job. But in pharmaceutical field, or we can say in private sector, in industries, you will get more exposure, you will learn more things. But as a government employee, you just have to do, like, I have allotted a daily work that I have to come at 9 a.m. and I have to go at 5 p.m. And these are the specific work that I have to do today, and the same work repeated again. So it totally depends on us, like which type of nature or which type of environment of our working we want. Like, we want our working in between 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. or 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or where we want to see, we want some type of depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, or we want our life a very peaceful life or happy life. So it's totally depend on us. Like, I am happy in my government job. Few of my colleagues as well as my senior are happy in their private job. They are getting their peace and happiness in private sector. I am getting my peace and happiness in my government sector. After all, but why we are doing this job? Just to get a peace and happiness, according to me. So these are my opinion.
All right. That's good. So now just let me know, like, who's the student who want to join any coaching institute. So on the what basis they need to select a coaching institute?
Okay. And the student who are currently in the B Farm fourth year, or we can say currently B Farm fourth semester, they can join any coaching institute. Like, before the COVID, the coaching institute in our India is very less. Like, there are few offline coaching institute. To be very honest, when I had taken the admission in my B Farm, my super senior goes to Delhi on weekend to take the coaching. But after the COVID, everything get online. Like, our few classes of our B Farm also got online during my COVID time, as well as few sessional exams had gone online. So the student who are in B Farm fourth semester can join any coaching institute. It is not like the student who can join coaching institute can crack the GPAT or can crack the pharmacist exam. Like, we have sufficient content on our YouTube channel. Sorry, we have sufficient content on the YouTube as well as other social media. But the today's student are very like the student are want some type of, because we are eating fast food.
They
That's
just
why,
want to join coaching, for motivation, and
like,
who can push them to study.
yes, yes. Like, we have sufficient content, but which can read. Like, हमारे पास सारी किताबें हैं, सारी वही किताबें सोशल, जो किताबें हमारे पास हैं, वो ही उन्हीं को सिंप्लीफाई वे में जो कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट है वो पढ़ाते हैं. टू फ्रेंड्स, मैं भी जहां पढ़ाता हूँ हम भी वही बुक्स यूज करते होते हैं. बट क्वेश्चन इज लाइक दैट कि पढ़े कौन, कौन पढ़े, कौन टाइम निकाले. वहां पूरा क्वेश्चन आता है कि कंटेंट सबके पास है, पढ़ेगा कौन, है ना? तो जैसे हम लोग फास्ट फूड खाते हैं, हम फास्ट फूड खाते जल्दी खा लेते हैं. फास्ट फूड से क्या होगा, हमारा माइंड फास्ट नहीं हुआ, हमारा माइंड डाउन हो गया, बट फूड फास्ट हो गया. तो हमें अब पका पकाया भी मिलता है, तो वो भी अब खाने के लिए स्टूडेंट क्या करते हैं कि नहीं, मेरे को नहीं पढ़ना, कल पढ़ लूंगा, परसों पढ़ लूंगा, अभी तो जीपैट में इतना टाइम है, अभी तो वैकेंसीज आई ही नहीं है. तो मैं सभी स्टूडेंट्स को कहता हूं कि चलो ठीक है, आप अगर बीफार्म फाइनल ईयर में है, बीफार्म कंप्लीट कर लिया है, जस्ट सेट योर 100 to 50 days. लाइक, when this like the month is like January February, and student mind the question was like that in the January February, like sir when will be the exam of GPAT schedule. तो मैं एक स्टूडेंट को बोलता था कि जस्ट सेट योर 50 डे टारगेट, लाइक 50 दिन, जैसे सपोज आज 1 फरवरी है, 20-21 मार्च को आप अपना लगा के चलो कि आपका जीपैट का एग्जाम होगा. सेम इज लाइक फॉर आफ्टर बी फार्म, लाइक फॉर गवर्नमेंट एग्जाम वैकेंसीज आएंगी 3 मंथ के अंदर एग्जाम भी शेड्यूल हो जाएगा, ऐसे करना होता था. और फॉर क्वेश्चन लाइक दैट सर वी हैव टू ज्वाइन कोचिंग एकेडमी और हाउ कोचिंग एकेडमी विल हेल्प अस, for which type of coaching academy we have to choose. So we have to choose, like first we have to decide like what after BPharm. Few students are like we have to go to government sector, government job, we have to do masters, we have to do my own business, we have to do we have to prepare for the SSC UPSC exam. So according to your area of interest you can choose coaching institute. But like coaching institute are having their more advantage less disadvantage. Advantage is like that कि हम हमें सब कुछ सिंप्लीफाई वे में मिल रहा है. लाइक टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, आपको सुबह 5 बजे 4 बजे आपका टीचर अपने मोबाइल स्क्रीन पे मिल जाता है, इससे अच्छी बड़ी बात क्या होगी. अगर सुबह उठते ही 5 बजे अगर आपको अपनी फैकल्टी, आपका जो फेवरेट टीचर है वो आपके मोबाइल पे मिल जाए, तो इससे अच्छी बड़ी बात क्या होगी, है ना. तो ये एक मोटिवेशन रहता है कि यार सुबह उठ के भी मैं पढ़ सकता हूँ. बी फार्म फोर्थ सेमेस्टर के स्टूडेंट एकेडमी ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं, बिकॉज जो हमारे मेजर सब्जेक्ट होते हैं, हमारे फार्माकोलॉजी, फार्मास्यूटिक्स, फार्मा केमिस्ट्री आर इन दी बी फार्म फोर्थ सेमेस्टर. सो from the BPharm fourth semester, like some student are having in confusion, like we have to pursue our BPharm or I have to choose other profession. Like they can decide in their BPharm first semester, first year. If you are in the BPharm fourth semester, you have to be choose that what after the BPharm. फोर्थ सेमेस्टर में अगर आप हैं तो आपको चूज करना है कि आफ्टर बी फार्म विच इन विच फील्ड यू वांट टू गो. For that you have to choose the coaching institute that are, to be very honest, many there are 9 to 10 coaching institute from my knowledge in our country, but the coaching institute that provide the content in a very simplified way in a reasonable price. After all we want some type of economic बचत भी ना.
Right.
तो हमें उसके बारे में सोचना है कि कौन हमारे लिए हेल्थी इंवायरमेंट प्ले करता है. Healthy environment means like there are few academies that can take the class at the time of late time, we can say. Suppose we have GPAT in the March of month, and they are taking the class in the March of February of around 4 to 5 hour daily basis. So we have to choose which coaching institute will provide us the healthy environment to study, and which can clear our doubt timely, and the content provided by a particular academy is of reasonable price, and the academy, or we can say the institute, having their previous alumni that are having a good rank, that they are doing good for their better future. So these are some criteria that the student can follow. And we don't have to be like हमें शिप वॉक नहीं करनी, हमें भेड़ चाल नहीं चलनी कि लाइक कई स्टूडेंट ने ये ज्वाइन किया है तो हमें भी ये ज्वाइन करना है. जस्ट वी हैव टू गो फॉर अवर सीनियर्स, लाइक हमारे सीनियर्स ने क्या ज्वाइन किया था, दैट उनका एरिया ऑफ इंटरेस्ट है. हमें ये देखना है कि हमारे सराउंडिंग के अलावा बाकी एकेडमीज के, बाकी कॉलेज के स्टूडेंट कहाँ चल रहे हैं, क्या जो हमने जो एकेडमी ज्वाइन किया उसका बैकग्राउंड कितना है, कितने स्टूडेंट वहां से क्वालिफाई किए हैं. टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट ये भी हमें चूज नहीं करना चाहिए कि स्टूडेंट कितने वहां से क्वालिफाई किए. सोच करो एक एकेडमी है, वहां पे 5 बच्चे हैं, 5 बच्चों में से 2 बच्चों ने क्वालिफाई किया. एक एकेडमी है जहाँ पे 500 बच्चे हैं, 500 बच्चों में से 5 ने क्वालिफाई किया. तो हम क्या सोचते हैं कि 5 स्टूडेंट ने ज्वाइन किया है, 5 स्टूडेंट ने क्वालिफाई किया, रेदर देन 2 स्टूडेंट ने क्वालिफाई. वी डोंट थिंक कि वहां पे अमाउंट ऑफ स्टूडेंट, नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट ज्यादा थे. गॉट
Right.
इट. सो कोचिंग एकेडमी इज यूर एरिया ऑफ इंटरेस्ट, किया कौन सा एकेडमी ज्वाइन करना चाहते हैं. अगर आप मेरे से पूछते हैं, आई प्रीफर यू हैव टू बी चूज जीपैट डिस्कशन सेंटर. दैट इज द बेस्ट एकेडमी that provide the content in a very reasonable amount, and they can complete their syllabus in a very specific time. After GDC you can take, like when I was in my B farm and I was in my master's or we can say during GPAT and government exam preparation, I had gone through whole the test series of all the academy. मैं सभी लाइक take content from the one academy, but attempt the test series of all the academy. And the test series that you are going to be purchased that are of reasonable price. ऐसा नहीं है कि आप 2000 रुपए की टेस्ट सीरीज खरीद के बैठ गए, 1500 रुपए की टेस्ट सीरीज करके बैठ गए, नहीं. Always choose the test series that are of reasonable price within 500 rupees, within 200 rupees. So you have to attempt the test series of whole the academy, whole the platform that you have, but choose only one platform to complete your content. And from my personal point of view, you just have to choose GPAT Discussion Center. That is the best, and their all the things, all the planned are very pre-planned to be planned. Like they are not skipping any class, and they do not have any type of excuse like हम आपका syllabus नहीं करवाएंगे. They are not using the type of word. They are always ready. Like I'm just saying to the student as well, you have to be always ready. Like daily आप आपका morning paper है, तो इसी according आप अगर आज कोई chapter पढ़ रहा है, student alkaloid पढ़ रहा है, तो उसको ऐसे ही पढ़ना है कि मॉर्निंग में मेरा टेस्ट हो सकता है ना. ऑलवेज बी रेडी. लाइक जो मैं पढ़ रहा हूं क्या वो कल आ सकता है, ये नहीं कि मैं कल पढ़ लूंगा. सपोज कल आपको उसका एग्जाम हो जाए तो कल आप क्या पढ़ पाओगे उसको. तो प्लीज डू योर डेली वर्क ऑन टूडे. आप अपना आज का काम आज ही करें.
सो अंकित, अभी एक क्वेश्चन आ रहा है हमारे जूनियर्स की तरफ से. सो यस.
हेलो सर. सर आपने अपना टाइम कैसे मैनेज किया जीपैट की तैयारी को लेकर और कॉलेज के एग्जाम्स की तैयारी को लेकर, उनके बीच में सर?
Like to be very honest, our GPAT syllabus, like we have a myth like GPAT syllabus is different and our college syllabus is different. The GPAT syllabus is our B.Pharm 4-year syllabus. B.Pharm फर्स्ट, सेकंड, थर्ड, फोर्थ. हमारे 4 साल का जो सिलेबस है B.Pharm का, वही हमारा GPAT का सिलेबस है. तो when I was in my B.Pharm 6th semester, I had taken that the content that is common for our GPAT syllabus as well as our 6th semester exam. लाइक 6th सेमेस्टर में जो क्वेश्चन आएंगे, जो फार्माकोलॉजी है, दैट इज कीमोथेरेपी हो गया, हमारा एंटी कैंसर हो गया, दैट इज आल्सो इन आवर जीपैट सिलेबस. सो आई जस्ट choose that point, that topic that are very common, like that can help to improve my rank in GPAT as well as that can improve my academic score in my semester exam. So the common topic I had taken during my semester exam, so that it will helpful me for me in semester exam as well as my GPAT exam. तो मैं वही जो कंटेंट है जो मेरे B.Pharm 4th सेमेस्टर का था, तो वो 4th सेमेस्टर में जो एग्जाम का एकेडमिक का था, वही मैं जीपैट के टाइम पे पढ़ता था. ऐसे ही लाइक स्टूडेंट हु आर इन द 7th सेमेस्टर, 8th सेमेस्टर, they have their analysis subject like UV, NMR, mass, and IR. So the same syllabus is in your GPAT also. So you can prepare for the GPAT exam. You can use that content for your semester exam as well. Like हम हमारा जो कंटेंट है जो जीपैट का, वो थोड़ा शॉर्ट वे में हम शॉर्ट नोट टाइप में बनाते हैं. बट उसी को हम अगर एलेबोरेट वे में पढ़ लेंगे, उसी को एलेबोरेट वे में कर देंगे, और एडिशनल पॉइंट भी हम उसमें ऐड करेंगे जो इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है. तो जो हमारी कॉपी पे जो हम क्वेश्चन लिखेंगे, दैट इज वेरी बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन बनेगा वो. और जो आंसर जो बहुत अच्छा बनेगा वो, उसमें क्या होगा कि एग्जामिनर को इतने एफर्ट्स ही नहीं करने पड़ेंगे पढ़ने के लिए. जस्ट वो इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट देखेंगे एंड देन वो उसके अकॉर्डिंग मार्क्स देंगे. गॉट इट?
ओके सर.
ओके
सर एक और डाउट था सर, एक और क्वेश्चन था कि सर आपने कोई स्पेसिफिक बुक्स को प्रेफर किया था या कोई रेफरेंस बुक्स हो सब्जेक्ट के लिए?
Actually, देखो, for competitive point of view, like for GPAT or pharmacist exam, I have around now in the like up to last year I have around 12 book, but now I have 15 book. That means the whole the book that are available on the Flipkart and Amazon from the competitive point of view that I have in my Almira, or some of them on my table. So you can use a specific book, like you can use the Pearson book when you are preparing for the GPAT. Like you have completed with your content and you had just revised all the content of your GPAT. You can take a book that is I Am Inamdar, and after that you can do book like a GPAT cracker. But when I had purchased the GPAT cracker book, there was so many mistake in the GPAT cracker book. I had done the mistake and I had mailed the GPAT cracker publications, बट मैंने वहां से कोई रिप्लाई नहीं देखा, और मैंने न्यू जो वो उसका वर्जन आया था, न्यू एडिशन आया था, उसमें मैंने क्रॉस चेक नहीं किया कि इसमें कोई मिस्टेक है या नहीं है. So at least for GPAT, you just have to be prepare these two books, like Pearson book, I am Inamdar, and one more thing, you for the pharmacology, you just have to use the KT Tripathi MCQ book. There is a book that is KT Tripathi MCQ that I will share with you. If you want, you just drop a message on my WhatsApp number and I will share the soft copy of that particular book. And for like other standard book for the when I was in my B Farm, I usually in B Farm first year, I usually the book like RM Mehta for dispensing pharmacy, GR Chatwal for the inorganic chemistry, RM Mehta for analysis. And in B Farm second year, I had used Sparsh Gupta for pharmacology in B Farm 4th semester, and CK Kokate for the cognosy, and Martin and Leckman's little bit about the pharmaceutics, but CBS, I had read CBS Subramaniam more than the Leckman and Martin. But after completion of my GPAT, or we can say after completion of my B Farm, I had gone through the Leckman and Martin book also. So to note that the content that I have in the pharmaceutics portion is enough, or I have to add something more on a particular content. And for analysis part, I had just gone through the book that is Pavya book for the analysis part. And for engineering, I have CBS Subramaniam book, microbiology, I have another book. And for MadChem, I usually prefer the PV publications book, because MadChem from the pharmacy, we can say from GPAT point of view or any other pharma competitive exam, MadChem level, or we can say number of questions from the MadChem is decreasing day by day. So as I am using the medicinal chemistry as a, we can say, PV publication book as a medicinal chemistry, it is very simplified book, and I hope you all are using the PV publications book. So you can use any book that contain the complete content of your GPAT and your semester exam, and you can prepare honestly for that.
Okay, okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
It's okay.
That's good. So Ankit, I just want to know, like, who want to prepare for government exams, like what exactly they need to do, like what are different government jobs, and how to just start preparing.
So the opportunity after the B Farm, we have two field, like government field and private field, or one is other field. After B Farm, we can do our masters in a particular pharmacy subject. We can switch to the other option, like after B Farm, we can do our job at B Farm level, and one is our government exam. For the government exam or with the government job, we have only two options. One is pharmacist and one is drug inspector. And for that, we have to prepare, or the syllabus of the whole competitive exam pharmacist, that is GPAT, NIPER, drug inspector, all the syllabus of the pharma competitive exam is your B Farm syllabus, or we can say your GPAT syllabus is one of the ideal syllabus of whole pharma competitive exam. So the government for the government job, you just have to focus on your GPAT content. And one more thing, like agar student GPAT ki prepare kar raha hai, if they don't qualify the GPAT, it doesn't mean they cannot do anything in their life. They can do lot of things. They can prepare for the government exam. Like I have one or two colleagues that had not qualified the GPAT exam when I had clear. Now they are doing government job superior than my today's post. That means they can they can learn from their failure. लाइक उनका जीपैट नहीं हुआ, तो देन उन्होंने फिर सोचा कि जीपैट नहीं हुआ, तो देन व्हाट आफ्टर जीपैट, like they can prepare for the government exam and they get selected level B post. Got it? So after all, the line is one, like we have to read, we have to write, we have to revise. Read, write, revise. So these are the terms that we have to use to clear any pharma competitive exam.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know that. Well, Ankit, I'm just about to sum up this session. So you wanna say anything, any vote of thanks to our just viewers and our juniors, any or the students who are just preparing for different competitive exam in pharmacy. So anything you want to say to that?
Like, I just want to convey three messages from my side and to those students who, or to my juniors who are watching this video. One is, please don't use so much social media. Like, social media are washing our mind. टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, अवर मोबाइल, लाइक पहले के टाइम में क्या होता था, मोबाइल छोटा सा वी कैन से टैप मोबाइल आता था। आज के टाइम पे जो हमारा स्क्रीन टच मोबाइल आ गया है, एज वेल एज एवरीथिंग दैट वी वांट आर अवेलेबल ऑन अवर मोबाइल। by using our mobile we can order our food like Zomato and Swiggy. Like हमें कहीं जाना है तो we can use Uber and Ola Rapido as well on our mobile. So ठीक है, we have to use these type of resources that I have, but don't be like chronic. If you are searching any type of thing for your study on YouTube, Instagram, what we'll do, we just scrolling, liking message one by one, one by one, one by one. So please don't, we have to be balanced. Like don't be chronic and don't be down. Just balance these resources we have. Suppose we have to go 500 meter or 500 meter to meet with our batchmate, or we can say our friend. What we will do, we just want the bike to meet him or her. What we have to do, we have to go by doing walk, so that it can be benefit for our health as well as it can save our money, like petrol का खर्चा बचेगा। ठीक है, तो आप ये कर सकते हैं, सोशल मीडिया को प्लीज अवॉइड करें। टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, जो जो इंस्टा रील्स हैं, जो यूट्यूब रील्स हैं, वो कभी खत्म नहीं होगी। आप जैसा बोलोगे वैसा ही करेंगी वो। जब कोई भी ऐप डिजाइन होती है तो वहां पे साइकोलॉजिस्ट काम करते हैं एक ऐप को डिजाइन करने के लिए, कि आपको ज्यादा से ज्यादा आपके मोबाइल स्क्रीन पे कैसे रखा जाए। मोबाइल डिजाइन किया, उसके बाद पहले हमारा व्हाट्सएप आया, देन फिर इंस्टाग्राम, फेसबुक, अब हमारा स्नैपचैट आ गया है, और भी सारे मीडिया आ गए हैं। तो ये हमसे क्या चाह रहे हैं कि यहाँ पे साइकोलॉजी काम कर रही है कि आपको मोबाइल ज्यादा से ज्यादा यूज कैसे करवाया जाए। तो आपको उस साइकोलॉजी से बचना है कि प्लीज डोंट यूज मोबाइल टू मच। सेकंड पॉइंट, कि today's student are very chronic, or we can say taking alternative to get relief from the depression. They are using smoking, drinking while they are studying. They are depend on on a glass of wine. They are depend on a cigarette to do their studies. So please don't depend on cigarette and on any other abusable things for your study. Just you have you have your clear mind, you are a peaceful being. Sorry. So why are you using these type of things? Like before 5 to 10 years, the student who had qualified the GPAT exam, who had done the government job, they are using these type of things. No. So why you are using? The same environment is now the environment created by us. Like suppose some the question in your mind that is sir, मेरा colleagues जो है, मेरा batchmate है, मेरा roommate है, are drinking and smoking. So वो कर रहा है, तो why are you interfering in them? Why are you promoting them? आप उसका promotion क्यों कर रहे हो? You have your own life, you have your own family background, you have your own father. They are different, you are different. So why there is a need कि you are comparing with your friend with you? आप अपने फ्रेंड को अपने आप से क्यों कंपेयर कर रहे हो? तो प्लीज अपने जो सराउंडिंग से बचो। सराउंडिंग के बोलते हैं ना कि संग के रंग में नहीं आना। संग
Right.
के रंग में नहीं आना। आपकी सराउंडिंग क्या कर रही है आपको नहीं, आपको ये देखना है कि आपके लिए क्या बेटर है। आपकी सराउंडिंग गंदी भी हो सकती है, अच्छी भी हो सकती है। गंदे काम वो आपके लिए करेगी, अच्छे काम वो अपने लिए भी करेगी, आपके लिए नहीं करेगी। तो आपको वही काम करने हैं जो आपकी स्किल्स को अपग्रेड करे, आपको एक बेटर फ्यूचर दे। दिस इज माय सेकंड पॉइंट। थर्ड पॉइंट इज दैट कि सर हमारे पास डिप्रेशन हो जाता है, हमें लाइक कई बार पढ़ते पढ़ते हमारा मन नहीं करता। हम कर सकते हैं, नहीं कर सकते। ये स्टूडेंट भी के माइंड में क्वेश्चन आता है कि सर हम कर सकते हैं जीपैट, हम गवर्नमेंट एग्जाम लग सकते हैं, नहीं लग सकते। टेकिंग द कॉमन एग्जाम्पल, लाइक हम पढ़ते थे ना, एक वो जो आता था कि करत करत अभ्यास के जनमत होर सुधार, रसरी आवत जावत है सिल पर पड़र निसात। जब रस्सी जो आती जाती है एक ट्यूबवेल के उस पे, तो जो पत्थर है वो भी नॉन लिविंग है और जो रस्सी है वो भी नॉन लिविंग है। वो जब एक दूसरे से टकराते हैं तो वहां पे निशान हो जाते हैं, बाकी हम चाहते नहीं थे वहां पे निशान हो। तो दैट नॉन लिविंग थिंग्स बाय रिपीटेड रिपीटेड यूज, बाय लाइक बकेट उसमें कुएं में जा रही है, बाहर आ रही है, लाइक रिपीट हो रहा है काम, तब वहां पे पत्थर पे भी निशान आ जाता है। तो सेम थिंग आपको करनी है, आपको भी उतना ही हार्डवर्क करना है, रिपीट एंड रिपीट, रिपीट एंड रिपीट, ताकि वो आपका बेटर फ्यूचर हो जाए। वन मोर थिंग, की स्टूडेंट्स बोलते हैं कि सर आज तो इतना डिप्रेशन में, रात को नींद ही नहीं आई, सुबह कैसे उठूंगा। अरे भाई नींद नहीं आई तो कोई बड़ी बात नहीं, जस्ट लेट जाओ। आफ्टर बेड पे जाने के बाद डोंट इज लाइक कि मेरे को मोबाइल फोन यूज करना है, मोबाइल फोन कैसे देखूं, ये नहीं करना। अगर आप बेड पे सो गए हो तो आप मतलब सो गए हो। अगर आप बेड पे, जस्ट हम क्या करते हैं, हम लेट जाते हैं स्टूडेंट, वो फिजिकली तो लेट गए बट मेंटली नहीं लेटे हैं। यहाँ पे थॉट चलते रहते हैं कि कल क्या करूंगा, आज क्या करा है, परसों क्या करूंगा, उसने क्या बोला, वो क्या बोल के गया, वो गया। आज का दिन गया, कल का दिन आएगा। आप प्रेजेंट के बारे में सोचो, अभी आपको सोना है उसके बारे में सोचो, है ना। तो जब आप मॉर्निंग में उठते हो तो उठते ही अपने थॉट स्टार्ट मत किया करो कि लाइक अभी क्या करूं, कल क्या करूं, परसों क्या करूं, कल उसने वो बोला, कल मैडम ने मेरे को ये बोला, सर ने मेरे को ये बोला। अरे उसने बोला, कल बोला था, आज बोला, अभी क्यों कर रहे हो। मॉर्निंग में जैसे आप उठे हो, टेक 10 to 15 20 minutes, 2 hours गैप, लाइक डे डू योर डेली वर्क, जस्ट गो टू मॉर्निंग वॉक। आफ्टर दैट यू हैव सफिशिएंट डे टू थिंक्स ऑल दी थिंग्स। मॉर्निंग में उठते ही वाई देयर इज नीड कि हम सारे बातें सोचने लग जाएं। जस्ट टेक एटलीस्ट 1 or 2 hours ऑफ ब्रेक एंड देन थिंक अबाउट ऑल द थिंग्स दैट यू हैव टू डू ऑन योर डेली शेड्यूल। Got it? So these are the 3 points that I will discuss, or that I want to convey my message to my juniors. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Ankit, for joining us and just filling us with enlistment and just your just lasting impact will just end last, and just keep having sessions with us in future as well, and also keep motivating our juniors and our students who are preparing for GPAT. That's a like splendid work that you are doing. Okay, thank you so much. We are just honored to see you here.
Thank you, Harkesh. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Lokit, and thank you all the juniors who are listening my this we can say lecture or this forecasting. And just this is a very little bit information like how we can prepare, when I have to prepare, how we get motivated. I hope you all had enjoyed this session, and please be serious about your future and keep learning, keep growing. Thank you. Have a good day. All the best for your exam.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching this podcast. Just put your comments in the comment section, and we'll just cover those questions in next podcast. And thank you for watching. You can share this podcast to your friends, colleagues, and all. And yeah, keep learning. Bye bye.